Hello everyone again. Welcome back to our second session of our learning today, right? As you know already, every Monday for the second session, we are going to study our book is Listening Starter 2. So teacher want you to put our book right now on your table and don't forget your notebook and your pen, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so today teacher want you to continue our lesson that we focus on Unit 12 volunteer work on page 18, right? Okay, as you know already, volunteer work, we learn a lot of vocabulary in our page and we know a lot what is mean volunteer work. So I hope that you still remember all of that one. So right now, let's move to the next one with teacher all together. Okay, so right now teacher want you to review again that we have vocabulary in our Unit 12 that we focus on volunteer work, right? Okay, so the vocabulary that we have smell, newspaper, die, cut, sand, and dangerous. So teacher hope that you still remember all of that one. And right now, let's give me the example of smell, right? Okay, smell is mean like you use your nose to smell something or odor, right? Okay, so smell you can use like this. The fish is smell broken, right? Okay, newspaper. Newspaper exactly we use it for daily news that every day we always have new or every day we always have new advertisement in newspaper and newspaper mostly the older people they like to read that one early in the morning and they drink coffee, right? Because they want to know the news in our country. So right now let's move to the next one. We focus on die. Die is mean like no longer stay, right? Okay, so let's move to another one is cut. Cut is mean like example you cut your finger, you cut the carrot, the meat or the fish that you cut it, right? Okay, sand, as you know already, sand we use it for the beach, right? When you go to the beach, you always saw a lot of sand over there that you can use it to make the sandcastle, right? Okay, so now let's move to another one is dangerous. So dangerous is mean like the place that you cannot enter because that one is you cannot go there because it's very dangerous, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so teacher have a question for you today before we go to our lesson today. That teacher have 4 questions. So the first one is, would you like to work as a volunteer? Number 2, why do people volunteer? Number 3, what are volunteer activities that people do? Number 4, how did you feel during the work, right? So you need to answer that one. To answer for that one for teacher, that teacher have 4 questions for you today. So now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is our listening practice 2 in our page 80 that we have 2 exercise that you need to do for today. A, you need to listen and write note. The teacher will provide you track 120. You the listening track 127 and you need to listen. After that you need to complete into that one. And B, you need to listen again and answer the question. The teacher will provide you the listening track again 127. So you need to listen all of that one right now and don't forget to complete into our exercise A and exercise B. You need to listen. After that you need to circle the correct answer. So now let's listen with teacher all together.
A. Listen and write notes.
Did you see the newspaper today? I read a story about a place that helps animals.
That's interesting.
They take care of sick animals so they don't die.
Do they need volunteers?
Yes, I'm going to help them.
Do you have to wear special clothes?
No, You can wear a t-shirt and pants.
Okay, so teacher know it already that you finish your complete already in exercise A that you need to listen and write note, right? And exercise B you need to listen again and answer the question. So now let's check the answer with teacher all together. Okay, so here is our answer that you need to check into your book, right? Okay, so now let's take the exercise A that you need to listen and write note. So the first one we focus on volunteering, right? Okay, so the girls read a story about a special place. The place takes care of animals, needs volunteer, right? Okay, so I hope your answer is the same, teacher also. So now let's move to B. Listen again and answer the question. So number one, how did the girl learn about the place? So we have A, B, C, and D. So the correct answer is letter C in the newspaper, right? Okay, so now let's move to number two. What does the boy think about the place? So we have A, B, C, and D. So the correct answer is letter D. It sounds interesting, right? Okay, so now let's move to number three. What can volunteers wear? A, B, C, or D? So as you know already, volunteer work we usually wear t-shirt or pants, right? Okay, so the correct answer is letter D is a t-shirt and pants. So I hope that your exercise A and exercise B is the same, teacher. So now is 10. So I hope that you understand our lesson for today, that we do some activity in our page 80 that we have exercise A and exercise B. So see you again tomorrow. Goodbye everyone.